Thank you all for coming. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Michael Morrissey, the Norfolk District Attorney, and with me is the Deputy Chief of the Department, Deputy Chief Devine, Chief Paul Shastany of the Stoughton Police Department, and Detective Lieutenant Kevin Shea from the Norfolk State Police Unit. Last night at approximately 7:23, Stoughton Police Department was called to 76 Glen Echo Boulevard to perform a well-being check on a resident of that address, 46-year-old Anita Clark. Friends had expressed concern because Clark, who, as we understand, worked as a phlebotomist, had missed work and had been out of contact for a period of time. Police made entry with a key supplied by friends and the callers, who then, on a search, went room to room. Police found indications of a struggle in the bedroom area. In further looking into the premises, probing into a closet in a bedroom, officers found Anita Clark dead. She had been covered. Stoughton Fire arrived and confirmed that she had, in fact, died at the scene. Stoughton patrol officers then held the scene and summoned detectives from the department and the state police unit attached to the district attorney's office. A warrant was obtained to search the premises late last evening. State police, Stoughton police have been investigating and developing information since that time. While we are awaiting an autopsy to determine the exact cause and manner of death, there were obvious signs of trauma. It is believed there may have been some stab wounds, but the medical examiner will, upon his completion of the autopsy, have more information as to the exact cause of death. We also want to make it clear that we did develop evidence which is located inside the residence through this investigation, and it is established probable cause that a warrant for the arrest of Willie Foster, age 47. Foster is 170 pounds. He's 5'11". He's a resident of Dorchester. He's the estranged husband of the victim. Now, the public has been asked not to approach Mr. Foster, but if you know him or know his whereabouts or should see him, we ask you call your local police department, 911, or the Stoughton Police Department. Mr. Foster should be considered dangerous, and so again, we don't want anybody hurt, but if the public could help with the location of this individual, it would be very important to us at this time. The Chief has a few comments also that he would like to make about the ongoing investigation.
Yes, thank you very much. We feel it's necessary that the public do what they can to assist us, and in the effort to assist us, we're looking for the public's assistance in locating a gray 2001 Pontiac Aztek. The vehicle bears Massachusetts license plate 4CTT, or Charlie Tango Tango 10. I'll repeat that, 4CTT10, 4CTT10. If you believe that you know of the whereabouts or the potential whereabouts of Mr. Foster or see this vehicle, we would like you to please contact the Stoughton Police Department at 781-344-2424 or contact the Massachusetts State Police at 508-820-2121. And if you look to my left on the board, you'll see what is a replica, if you will, of that vehicle. That is not the vehicle, but is a similar vehicle in color and here, as well as Mr. Foster. We would like to just say that there is no reason at this point for the public to approach Mr. Foster. Have the police officers, have the police department, wherever you spot him, approach. Please call that department at 911 if he's out of our jurisdiction. Thank you.
Happy to answer any questions that you have at this time.
Could you confirm the spelling of the victim's name?
Yes, it's Anita Clark, and it's C-L-A-R-K.
She's 46.
46.
You said she worked as a phlebotomist?
She did at a Boston medical facility.
Was that her home? Did she live there, and had he lived there at some point?
My understanding is that she has lived there for a short period of time, and that she was a renter at that address. And so I can't give the exact period of time in which she has been estranged from her husband, but our belief is that she is divorced from that individual but continued to maintain some kind of relationship.
Do they have any children?
They do. There's a 6-year-old and a 15-year-old. And the Stoughton police, working with the state police, have taken appropriate steps to provide the safeguards and work with DCF to protect the interests of the children.
Any sense the children witnessed what could have happened?
We don't believe at this time that they were home, but they have been located and have been spoken to by various law enforcement personnel, and they are safe, which is one of the first things that we did.
Do you know if the victim had any kind of restraining order against her ex-husband?
I think in talking to the chief, I think it's fair to say we're not aware of a restraining order, and the Stoughton police are not familiar with any calls to the residents in the short period of time she's lived in town.
Okay.
Do you know how long she's lived in town?
It's a short period of time, Jeff, but we don't have a specific time, but, you know, a few months.
Does the person you're looking for have any type of a record?
I think it's probably fair to say that he may be known to other police departments, but has had no dealings with the Stoughton Police Department.
Did the victim live in Dorchester previously, or can you say what other town she might have come from?
I'm not completely familiar with her history. I know she does have relatives who do live in this area, and they have been most helpful and cooperative in our ongoing investigation, which we're most grateful for.
And police initially responded to the home for a welfare check, you said?
Well-being check.
Well-being check.
That there are friends and coworkers and others that had an ongoing relationship with the victim who, when she wasn't at work and they hadn't heard from her, they had been concerned enough to contact the Stoughton Police Department. It's not out of the ordinary. Officers would answer a lot of calls similar to that. We're happy that people thought enough to call, and Stoughton went down there, and with the callers had access to the house, and Stoughton Police went in, and they had that, upon a search, made a discovery.
And
How
yet,
long has she been out of work?
Yeah.
How long did she miss work? Days, weeks?
I just, it's a very short period of time, but I am not gonna get into that at this time.
Did
Suffice
family
it
give
to
you any indication of what the motive might be for this kind of?
All I'm going to suggest to you at this time is that the matter is under investigation, and I should look at it as a domestic homicide, and we have no further information at this time on that matter.
Thank you.
thank you.
Very much.